that's enough of that nonsense. This is just a quick clip to show you my new toy, my Boss Katana Air, which now goes along with the Mini and the 100 combo. I promise I am not sponsored by Boss, I'm just a fan. This is not a full review, it's just a quick clip to let you hear some of the tones that I'm able to get out of this little plastic box, and maybe a couple of pointers to help you. Hope you enjoy. So firstly, I'm not going to use this thing. That seems like a gimmick to me that's going to run out of charge when I least want it to. So I'm going to use just a good old-fashioned lead. Secondly, like any small little plastic amp, I'm going to sit it on top of something soft. You'll see it on top of my pink towel here. It doesn't have to be pink. Well, you see what I'm doing here? I'm matching. Just to take some of the brittle edge away from the sound. So there's a wee tone tip if you're using small plastic amps. Right, next, here are the settings which I'm using to help make it sound good. Hopefully you can see that. If not, you can pause the clip and zoom in. As usual on the Crunch channel, to keep me away from the less vintage sounding lead and brown sounds, which I'm not quite so keen on. As usual for my Boss Katanas, I've got the gain almost full up. And like my other little plastic amp, the Mini, I've got the bass full up to do the same job as the towel, just to take away some of the plastic edge to the sound. Middle and treble to suit. Weirdly on this amp I'm not using any booster. I usually use a little bit of booster on the big 100 combo. So no booster dial on this, or it's got a booster dial but I'm not using it. And the rest of the knobs are set very similar to my 100 combo. I'm not using Tone Studio. I've never used that before in my life, so it's just very much plug in and play. And I'm using, it can connect to the mains, but I bought 8 rechargeable batteries. So absolutely loving it. Now, by the way, I use this for busking, so it's perfect for me. So I will sit in the street in the Edinburgh Festival and play to the tourists. Don't make much money. So of course the portable aspect is brilliant. I used to, but the best bit about it is I used to have to take my Mini Katana and a Bluetooth speaker. Now the best bit about this for me is that the Bluetooth track, so the backing track which comes out of my iPhone, now just plays through the Bluetooth part of this. And I thought, but if I have a distorted guitar tone, would that ruin the backing track? Nope, completely separate channels. So it's just brilliant for me for that aspect. Anyway, talk is cheap. Here's a few clips put together, a few sound bites over various guitars, just to let you hear what the Katana Air can do. I think it's sounding really quite toneful. So I hope you enjoy.